Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for the 21st until the 27th. So if you have not watched my 2021, the December 21st Saturn and Jupiter conjunction, go back and watch that video. There's great information in that for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I so appreciate it. And for all the Taurus that have reached out for a personal reading with me in 2020, thank you. I'm so very grateful. If you like a reading with me, it's in the description box. So let's get started for the 21st until the 27th. There's Ascension, light codes. It's a huge day of receiving on the 27th. So take a sea salt bath, go out in nature, and really vibrate higher. Vibrate. And allow yourself to receive. So let's see what ascensions are coming for you. What's being activated for Taurus? We have the card of Chariot. So this could also represent Cancer. Somebody who's a Cancer sign says this: charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focus. The Chariot card is the green ahead. This is the yes card. So if you've been asking about something, the answer is yes in regards to movement. This could also be, you could be buying a new car. Just could be as simple as that. We do have the card of the snake at the bottom. So it says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So a snake is saying if there's been anyone who's been shady in your life, a snake in the grass, that is also being revealed to you into something that you're moving on from. And it's also having a death and a rebirth. So really releasing the old. So if you're not fitting in those jeans, you're going to throw them out. It's the same thing as your body. Something is no longer resonating. You're transforming, you're shedding the old. And this is what is coming down for you as a movement to really release the past and to move forward and to transform yourself. And it could also be a Kundalini awakening that is also happening within you, which is your chakra system. Let's see, that's too many cards. Let's see that the cards are coming out. So the first two cards that are coming out is the Two of Pentacles. So if you've been juggling, feeling out of balance, or trying to maneuver too many things, this is asking you to take control of that, to take control of your life and to really come into harmony with yourself. Because the card of the Emperor is all about, this is actually your own card, Taurus. It could be Aries or yourself, but right now I'm seeing it as you. This is the divine masculine, and it's all about the sun and the solar. So you are being given this upgrade, right? So from the King of Pentacles to an Emperor, this is the upgrade of independence, the father, the protector. Now this is male. It doesn't just have to be masculine energy. You're a female watching this. You're really building your own empire. You've been juggling things and you're being given this now as an upgrade, which has clarity of mind. And this is now taking your decisions and bringing them into actions and reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong. And this is really, you're being given the Emperor position, which is, wow, that's a nice position here with the Chariot and moving forward in your decision making, right? So let's see the other cards that come out. So what is being released is anything that has held you back, anything that has weighed upon you, you're now releasing it, because with 10 wands, it is a completion and an end. 10 wands means you've carried many other people's burdens, and an Emperor can do that. But it's not up for the Emperor to carry burdens. People come to work for the Emperor with the Emperor. The Emperor is not to carry these burdens. So if you were running, say, a business, but you're doing everyone's work, that's not really being the Emperor. The Emperor is sitting on his throne and he assigns everyone a wand, and everybody's doing their own thing here, right? And they bring it all together as a collective to make things happen. So you're releasing any burdens, you're releasing any idea that you need to control or juggle other people's shit for them is basically what I'm going to say. Then we have the card of Nine of Cups. So this is in regards to your wish fulfillment and in regards to everything that you desire, your hopes and your dreams. And this is very emotional card. So as you're releasing, so what are these codes? It's in releasing things that you are carrying that's actually been affecting your true happiness, your abundance, your emotions, and the things that you desire. Because when you're juggling too much, it's like it's a barrier to get there. The Judgment at the bottom of the card is asking you now to let go, to bring forgiveness, not to be in judgment. Don't be in judgment of other people, and also right now you're being in judgment of yourself, of the direction that you want to go in. So this is rising up from the ashes with Gabriel blowing the horn. Archangel Gabriel is a messenger from source. So you're being called now into action here. So let's clarify. And let's see for the Two of Pentacles, what comes for the Two of Pentacles. So when we're getting these cards, wow, the Emperor under the Emperor. Are you kidding me? Okay, Taurus, you are really being asked to sit in your throne. You are really being asked to take these energies. These energies are even giving you a boost and clarity in making a decision here. So there is a cutting. You are so aligned right now with God's source, universe, ascended masters, past on loved ones, galactic family, soul family, your truth. So this is in regards to your truth. You are now speaking your truth. This is somebody who speaks with, he's not emotional. This is intelligence. So this is having really verbal intelligence, communicating in a way that he is heard, but it's not from an abrupt place or from an angry place. This is very much being aligned to source. So there's a lot of messages that are coming down for you with a double emperor or the double emperor. This really is a reconnecting with a part of you that stands strong because you are so sitting in your throne of power. So, but don't get overly powerful here. But this is saying, you know what, when you're speaking from a place of fairness, from a place of authenticity, from a place of authority, but from a place of truth. And this is how you guide other people to also become the emperor in their lives. So this is like teaching. You're also teaching others how to take control of their life is the message that I'm also receiving. You're meant to teach others. And this is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So don't get lost into the dream world, into the illusions that something is shinier, that's better. That's a myth. It is not true. Really make a decision and choose in one direction and start with that, and don't cloud yourself. With the Nine of Cups, we have the card here of Two of Swords. Two of Swords in reverse. It is saying you're coming out of that indecision, that feeling like if you were scared of leaving something behind that was emotionally unfulfilling, not knowing it was divine timing or not. This is now saying, you know, don't stay stuck in the past and really transform that. That comes great with the Snake card, the card of transformation, a death of the old, a shedding of the skin. Really, you have learned your lessons and how to bring fairness and just into situations, right? So this is really learning quite a bit by carrying a lot. The Ten of Wands, you have learned how to really sit in your throne and in your power by all the things that you've had to, the illusions that you've had to go through, the things that you've had to carry, the decisions that you had to make for your own happiness when you went inward instead of outward, being what direction do I go, this way or that way? Well, there's no wrong direction, but there's one that gets you quicker to that. So it's now you're coming into that place, and that decision is by having a complete transformation. And this is what you're coming into as you walk away from the old, and don't be afraid. So whatever you were stuck in the past, it is your decision now to transform that, no longer needing to feel stuck. With the chakra cards, let's see which chakra you're working on. What is it that you're releasing for Taurus? Spirit, let's give us one card for, let's take that one. Expansion. Look at that. Beautiful. It is the swords. This is, again, you're expanding your communication with spirit. You're expanding your knowledge, your awareness in the way you communicate with source, in the way that you speak. Here comes also with the King of Swords. So really clarity of mind, clarity of thought. And look at this. There's like really hearing messages here when I'm seeing the expansion card. This really is really trusting in spirit, trusting in your direction, because everything that is happening for you, and has been happening you for this very pivotal moment of expansion. So what codes are you receiving right now is the code of expansion, awareness, really coming into that place of trusting in spirit and trusting in alignment. With the blue is the throat chakra, like I was saying before, and now it is bringing you to this place of really seeing things from a higher perspective. This is source, God, universe, energy, whatever you want to call it, but your life is now changing as you move away from the old and away, really relating. It's also like you're expanding, so you're moving away from the way you used to relate to other people too. It's a death of that, is a truth. no longer really resonating with some things, because you are expanding, and really allow yourself to expand with this card. Because what it's saying now for you to do is raise your vibration. This is in raising your frequency. So the codes that you are getting right now is in upliftment and really higher consciousness, higher companions, and things of that nature. So your soul family and some people are that have been a burden in your life are leaving your life. This is what is transforming for you, and it's so beautiful to see that, because this is a time of expansion, and you are getting that, Taurus. And just don't deceive yourself. This card comes out, Legacy of Light. This card came out for somebody else, I forget. 7 is your soul truth. 7 is your soul path. Legacy of Light means that you have come to earth to leave something behind, whether that is the way you communicate with other people, whether it's the way that you show other people, because you have gone through it, how to transform your life, how to transform yourself from a place of confusion, here coming out of indecision, how to come in alignment with source and with higher intelligence, expanding your consciousness. You could be writing a book, you could be telling a story, whatever that legacy is for you. You're meant to leave a legacy behind, and this is what you are stepping into. You're stepping into your story, you're stepping into your legacy, and it's really asking you to expand yourself, because the life that you've been living up until now is no longer that life. You're leaving that behind, because it is time. It's time for you to expand into why you have come here. This is like going through stages of life. So it's guiding you to do something that's in your history. So, really taking the reins of that. What is it that you're meant to do? And this is just saying that you're coming in alignment with really the legacy that you are. Again, I want to say it's a very unconditional loving light, and this is believing in yourself, believing that you have everything that you need in order to leave that behind. So when we're leaving this planet, what is it that you want to leave behind? And I really feel that you're really taking control of that. And this really is, some of you may have had a death experience, and you want to write about that, what it was like to really leave the body and come back. And then now you really believe in something greater and something bigger. And that, I don't know why that message came, but it came. So let's close you out with, I'm just going to pick, so this card too came for Sagittarius. So this is, from now on, I am free of the duality, fear, judgments, and people that may prevent me from moving forward. That's the 10 of Wands, on my path to inner peace. I listen to my heart. The veil of my ego is lifted, and a vision of my new life appears to me. I am focused on my inner growth, and I remain steadfast in the energy of love. Yes, absolutely. This is so beautiful, because here it is showing that you are moving forward from ego, from judgments, from people that have come in and brought you their stuff that you've been carrying that has been in the way of you receiving what it is that you want. But you're being gifted that 9 of Cups along with the expansion. There's quite a bit that is coming in for you. Until I do love readings next week, sending you love, sending you light. Namaste.